It's that time, America. What goes up must wipe out. And wipe out they will. 24 competitors fall headlong into a battle for $50,000 on the world's largest and most extraordinary obstacle course. We'll see magnificent falls, sensational tumbles, and astonishing spills. Only our mightiest four will advance to the most challenging obstacle course of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
This is stinking on. Why is it stinking? Gotta go over.
Oh! Act 2, and we will be best. Johnny, my bet's on this lady, Caroline Lee. She's made the mile-and-a-half swim from Alcatraz 4 times.
Why doesn't she just take the ferry?
No, swimming from Alcatraz, part of a triathlon.
Oh, I've never tried any kind of athlon.
Well, can she get past the ornery guards known as the Trouble Youth? Yes or no?
Yes!
Wow.
The correct answer is no.
Caroline Lee punished by the Trouble Youths, and now heading to our little island, the finish spot.
With a time of 4:11, this jailbreaker might just be busted into round 2.
I gotta lie down.
Next up at the top into gear, Andreas the Dude Newman off the starting line, quickly followed by our jailbreaker Caroline.
Oh, her balancing.
Our jailbreaker off to the middle, and she's grabbed hold of that arm.
You'd think she'd want to stay away from... Is it Bigfoot? Big feet?
Jailbreaker sitting in the center of all that madness, and she looks really confused.
Maybe she's just biding her time, planning the perfect escape. And here's someone with a more impulsive approach, John. She can't escape the long arm of the law.
Jailbreaker oblivious to all of it.
Well, that's one thing you learn in the joint, Johnny. Keep your head down and mind your own business. But Jailbreaker making a bid for freedom.
Oh.
And her parole is denied.
Jailbreaker's busting out of the middle, but taking the long road to the finish. Sean, the world's greatest dad, leaving his family now for the red spot. They're caught in the windshield wipers. Oh, Jailbreaker manages to get herself over the bar, John.
And the world's greatest dad is dad in the water.
Jailbreaker approaching the finish, diving for that banana.
For my friends at home this jump.
This is for all the boys in the big house, Johnny. Can she be the bird woman of Alcatraz? Yes, she can.
Now, Jailbreaker claiming the second test is moving on. And they include Bigfoot hunter Josh Parker, Jailbreaker Caroline Lee, Andreas the Dude Newman, Handman Randy Wiggs, Inchworm Carolyn Mataro, and the world's greatest dad, Sean Foster.
They've all got 50 grand in their...
Contestants are about to get a little dizzier and a whole lot dumber as Bruise Ball gets underway.
Let's play some bruise ball.
Hey, let's spin it around until someone throws up.
This is good and dizzy time.
That's right. Batter up.
Yeah, but if it's more mayonnaise, oh, God.
Ooh, let's hope the batter is the only thing coming.
Yeah, let's just get straight to it, shall we?
Bigfoot hunter's not going straight to anywhere.
A resort to first base, world's greatest dad still in pursuit. But it's Jailbreaker who makes a break for it.
Crap, this is dumb.
Ballet
Time for another spin on the dizzy dump.
We've got our Bigfoot hunter, the dude, Ballet Brochet, and our Jailbreaker Caroline. The crowd is ready. The dummies are dizzy.
This is gonna suck. I think I have snot coming out of my nose.
And the human body is completely disgusting.
All right, there.
Back to first for her. Jailbreaker on the run.
Amazing. She gets both feet on the bag before the bat gets her. The long arm of the law doles out its own brand of justice. Exhibit A. Guilty. Bailiff, take her away.
Jailbreaker back up, leads off second and onto the turntable. Oh, ooh, Caroline sliding in safe at third. 90 feet now from celebrating. See if our Jailbreaker can fly.
She gets paroled from this course, Johnny, and moves on to the Wipeout. So we've got our final four headed to the Wipeout Zone, and they are the dude, Andreas Newman, Jailbreaker Caroline Lee, world's greatest dad, Sean Foster, and Inchworm Carolyn Mataro. Contestant, Jailbreaker Caroline Lee.
Caroline Lee escaped the qualifier in just over 4 minutes, moving on to overdrive, where she was the first woman to cross successfully. After spending the day displaying the kind of attitude you need in the big house, she flew the coop in the second inning of Bruise Ball, becoming the rock in our Wipeout Zone. Caroline loaded into the catapult, hoping to walk away with our $50,000 prize.
Still on the sidelines with our current leader, the dude.
Ready or not, Jailbreaker about to take flight.
Oh, let's take a look at that again. She gets some serious air and lands flat on her back, but she manages to regain her composure quickly.
Boy's a big part of things here, Johnny. There are going to be some setbacks. How you keep moving forward.
Jeez.
Judging by her hesitation, she is not sure how to tackle this obstacle, but she goes for it anyway.
Wipeout Zone, a fearsome physical test, and our Jailbreaker just getting pummeled.
Round and round she goes. How to get off? Apparently, she is not aware.
Just can't brace herself, continuing to get tossed about, taking a serious blow each time.
Trying to steady herself on those planks, just like the dude did now.
It's going faster than you think.
Now, the dude failed the first time he tried to leave the spin cycle. Hey, look at that. Caroline, one and done, onto the platform.
Our jailbreaker used to great escapes, but now she's going to try to take on the long arms of the law, the triple threat.
Stepping to the second. Oh,
Caroline didn't even need the sweeper on to help her wipe out. All that foam she took with her from that spin cycle was more than enough to trip her up.
now liberated from all that foam, jailbreaker ready to try this thing again. Safely past the second table, this time running about 2 minutes ahead of the dude's pace.
Now just a leap to the platform, and she's made.
Right at the 4-minute mark as Caroline gets set for a run on the rib range. On the move there. Oh, 2 ribs in, and she takes a tumble.
Yeah, not a great performance on the rib range. Remember, the further you make it across, the less time you spend on that long, cold swim to the next obstacle.
Good news for Caroline, though. That's a much easier swim than one of those from Alcatraz. Only the gauntlet left now to tackle.
First up, those spiked whackers, which raise and lower.
Jailbreaker can't escape the spiked whackers. Quickly back up and ready to challenge the gauntlet yet again. And this time she is through the first. And yes, Caroline makes it through those 2 spiky walls and races to the arms and dangers. Absorbing some blows early there. Back in the water, Johnny, and she just didn't seem comfortable from the very start. So it is back to the start of the gauntlet all over again.
Now a third exhausting trip for our jailbreaker. She still has a time advantage on the dude, but it is slowly being eaten away. And finally she's made it.
Back to the arms and dangers that tripped her up the last time. Sneaks her way between the first and second arm, maneuvering her way past the next.
She steadies herself in the middle. Now taking off for the finish. Yes, our new leader at 9 minutes and 24 seconds.
I hate you, obstacle.
So jailbreaker Caroline Lee posts the new time to beat, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, the world's greatest dad, Sean Foster, and the Inchworth, Carolyn Sharamataro, are going to tackle the zone.
This is horrible. I'm enjoying this.
Welcome to my life, Caroline. I live with that conflict every day I come to work.
Caroline, are you feeling pretty confident? Or you
This
get
is
worried?
like I'm feeling better, which is really evil, but I want to win. I want to win.
Big drum. Trying to get herself into a position to jump.
Another attempt there.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
Okay. It is good for me.
Jailbreaker Caroline Lee is your new Wipeout champion.
Way to go, sister!
She posted bail, Johnny. Enjoy that sweet smell of freedom.
Good to be on the outside again. Well, that's going to do it for us. Please join us next week when we have 24 new contestants taking on crazy new obstacles and all kinds of wipeouts as well. Till then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Joe Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big ball.